back to the channel. My name is Matt and Yakisoba, and welcome back to Our World is Ended. And by God, did I take forever to come back to this. I'm really sorry. It took me so long to come back to this because I was supposed to spend October playing Doki Doki Literature Club, and that fell through. And it fell through playing the other one. The name has slipped my brain at the moment. World End Syndrome, I think that's the name, and I am sorry for taking so long to come back to this. But if you know if you know the game, for those of you who haven't been on my channel before or haven't been watching my shit on my channel, this has been a game I've been trying to get through for a while because it has 17 chapters and I'm still trying to get through a lot of them. And yeah, it's taken a really long time. I'm gonna start doing at least hour-long videos on this if I can't get through a lot of it, because it's taking me way too long to play this, and that's pretty bad. So let's go ahead and continue. The last bit I was doing all of the scenarios for the beach scene. I picked this save file. I don't know whose I ended up with, so let's go ahead and continue anyway. Of course, we're eating yakisoba from the beach house, so the seats around the building were full, so we eat at the beach. Tatiana's really enjoying the food. I guess it's the first time she had beach house yakisoba.
シェフって大げさな。見た感じ、バイトの人っぽかったし。
とにかく、レイジもさっさと食べるのだ。
She picks some of the yakisoba with her chopsticks and forces it into my mouth. This is nothing like the gentle say feeding you'd expect a girl to give you. Regardless, I just start chewing it. I still didn't try my own, so this is my first yakisoba here. The hunger and the visual spice of the sea made it pretty nice. Right after I nod, Iruka-san raises his voice.
はらっしょーやはり海で食べる焼きそばの味は格別なり。
Well, I will say several things. If you guys don't know me for this game, I will tell you right now that Iruka is my favorite in this game. And if you recognize his voice, yes, it's the same voice actor who voices Inosuke on Demon Slayer. That's why he and Inosuke from that anime are my favorites, because they have the same energy and they are a blast. Koho Shiro? Why? The Russian. Not even Tatiana says that. I choose not to ask that. I doubt he understands it himself. He just felt like saying it. I mean, it's Iruka-san we're talking about.
ほんと。やっぱこの味は他では味わえないわよね。
Asano-san's enjoying it too.
イルカも浅野もまるで前にも海で焼きそばを食べたことがあるような口ぶりね。
我が輩がバーベキューコンロの魔術師と呼ばれていたことを忘れたのか？
Yeah, I remember that from the barbecue we had on the office roof.
そういえば前にもそんなこと言ってましたね。自慢できる称号かどうかは分かりませんけど。
大学時代はオフシーズンになると世界そしてユーリと海岸に繰り出し3人で炎の宴に興じたものだぞ。
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
俺たちの青春の1ページだね。
You guys are in your 20s. I think you're still youthful. Owari-san squints
オ
nostalgically.
フシーズンに男3人って聞いてるだけで残念なエピソードよね。
Asano-san chuckles sarcastically.
そういう浅野はどうなのだ？
私もちろんあるわよ。海での焼きそばのエピソードぐらいね、言うの。あれかな、冬の日本海カップ焼きそば事件。
なんだか話を聞かなくても涙が出そうなエピソードだわ。
そいつは俺も初耳だな。
Uh,
ぜひとも詳細を聞かせてほしいものだね。
yeah, if I recall, I think Yuno mentions it when we're walking because I recall her talking about this incident.
言うの、細かく説明する必要なんてないわよ。
Asano-san tries to stop her, but alas, she's talking to an ultra airhead Yuno-san. Not wasting any time, she starts talking about the
あの
incident.
ね、前にね、お姉ちゃんと新潟の方に旅行したんだ。海に着いたんだけど、お姉ちゃん、海では焼きそばかトウモロコシを食べなきゃ気が済まないって言って。
Yeah, I remember Yuno-san mentioning this back when we do her scene. She mentions
し
this.
かしその時は冬だったのだろう。
だからビーチに屋台なんて一つもなくって、仕方がないからコンビニを探してそこに行ったんだ。
そこでカップ焼きそばを買ったんですか？
The saddening, unfortunate event makes me feel bad for her, but alas, it didn't
買っ
end
たに
there.
は買ったんだけどね、そのコンビニポットが故障しててお湯がなかったの。
Ouch. Whoa, that's a level above sad. It's just tragic.
それでせっかく買ったカップ焼きそばも食べることができなかったのね。さすがにそれは同情するわ。
Asano-san got sympathy even from Natsumi-san, but then Yuno-san shakes her head.
お姉ちゃんはちゃんと食べたよ。
それもはや焼いてないし、そばでもないですよね。浅野さん、
That's so
残念に
mean.
程がありますよ。
何よ、そもそもカップ焼きそば自体がちっとも焼いてないじゃない。お湯でふやかしてその後でお湯を捨ててるだけなんだから。
まあそれはそうですけど。
それによく聞きなさいよ。私だって味もしないような乾麺をバリバリ食べてたわけじゃないんだから。
Asano-san makes a smug
ちゃんと
expression.
付属のソースをかけて振りかけるスパイスだって使ったんだから。
That's nothing to be proud of. You actually sound even sadder now. No, it doesn't. Saying that would be too cruel though, so I just make a pleasant smile and look at her.
浅野さん、よかったですね。やっとね。
何その上から目線、0時のくせに超ムカつく。だいたいね、花の大学生のくせにこのメンバーでこんなところにいる段階であんただって相当残念じゃないの。
You're basically saying that these people are all saddening, yourself included. It is so like her to not realize something like that. She truly is the queen of the saddening and unfortunate. That is so
何
mean.
小学校の時修学旅行で小樽の海に行ってきたぞ。
Looks like we might actually hear something not saddening now. I focus on listening to Tatiana.
でも行きのバスで酔ってずっとぐったりしてたから海の思い出なんてまるでないのだ。
それは残念だったね。
私なんてそもそも海に来たのが初めてだし、所詮
Yeah,
その
pretty
程度の人
saddening.
間の集まりなのよ。
This turned into some weird event where we talk about our saddest moments. It's saddening, to say the least. That's no good. We're on a summer trip here. We're supposed to be making fun memories. I try to think of a memory that could fit this atmosphere, but sadly, I don't have anything. I look at Awori-san.
あそこを歩く水着美女、なかなかのプロポーションじゃないか。
Oh god! The guy is just looking at the girls in swimsuits. He's not even eating his yakisoba. No, I can't trust him to fix the mood. His memory will probably be something R18. I then consider Uruka-san, but...
我が輩はおかわりを所望するなり。
I love you, man. You're my favorite. Yeah, no, I don't think he has any memories like that. That's when I realized I failed to consider someone really important.
ユーノさんなんて現役の女子高生ですから、海の楽しい思い出だって普通にありますよね。友達と一緒に遊んだとか、そういった感じの。
I asked expectantly.
海の楽しい思い出ならあるよ。正確に言うなら
Ah,
今
that's
作ってる
sad.
んだよ。ジャッジメントセブンのみんなとね。みんなと一緒にこうやって海に来れて言うのとっても嬉しいんだ。ほら、仮想世界でピクニックに行った時みたいでさ。ちょっとあの残念ピクニックを思い出させないで。っていうか、どうして現実世界にはニコルくんがいないのよ。ニコルくんとの水着イベントを希望する。
Ah, don't bring that up, you.
浅野よ。それが現実というものだ。
You showed the
諦め
god.
て
Don't worry.
俺やイルカ、
Think about
レイ
it.
ジ君との水着イベントを楽しむことだな。
そんなケムクジャラの足じゃダメなのよ。ニコルくんみたいなすべすべの足じゃなくちゃね。
Ugh, that's so creepy. She's the kind of person you need a restraining order for.
浅野、あなたって人としても本当に残念だわ。
That's the part that's truly saddening about her is that she's a Shotakon.
タニシカ、いいことを教えてやろう。浅野みたいなのをショタコンと呼ぶのだ。
There it is.
これもまた一種の変態だな。
Shotakons.
おお、浅野はショタコンででもって変態だったのか。知らなかったのだ。
Yeah, a Shotakon is basically what a lolicon is, except it's for boys. It's so bad.
オーバリー、タチアナにおかしなこと教えないの。それにショタコンは変態なんかじゃないわ。
Yes, it is.
いえ、十分変態寄りの趣味だと思いますけど。
It is very
デ
perverted.
イ
Sorry.
ジ、あんたまで言うか。
Yes, you're very the look you make. It is creepy as borderline. Oh God, she howls at me. Still, I'm glad that the saddening mood is gone. What's going on here suits J7 far better. This is all thanks to Yuno-san's words. I turned to thank her, but she's the one who talks to me.
ねえねえ、デイジ君。前のピクニックの時にさ、みんなでお出かけできたらいいよねって。
ああ、はい。そんな話をしましたね。
その夢が叶ったから言うのはとっても嬉しいんだ。
She looks at the rest of J7 with a smile on her face, and I do the same. I won't lie, I feel the same way she does. 2:04 p.m. We were done with lunch and started to talk about what to do next. Suddenly, we were joined by Miyabi-san and Yoko-san.
やあやあ、ジャッジメントセブンの諸君、盛り上がってるかい。
レイジ君、オワリ君、ちゃんと夏の思い出作ってる？
Oh, you guys. I know how I am with spirit shipping, but she's real life shipping. Oh, in game, real life shipping is. It's too much. She's too much. I'll just ignore the strange way Yoko-san is looking at me and Ori-san. Yeah, cause before the beach events, Ori-san naked. And I'll get raging. It was so bad. Oh. My thing froze. Okay, back now, stupid thing. Instead, I'll focus on Miyabi-san, who is actually wearing a familiar maid uniform, which doesn't belong on the beach at all.
みやびさん、その格好で来たんですか？
そうだよ。だってこの服は私にとっては制服みたいなものだからね。
Well, it's true that she works at Cafe Exit as a Cafe Exit waitress, but there's no need to wear that here. I feel like she just likes cosplaying.
誰かと思ったらナツミンじゃない。水着姿だから見違えちゃったわ。
She seemed moved by the fact that she's wearing a swimsuit.
何よ。というかこんなところまで来るなんて DIH というのは随分と暇なのかしら。
Natsumi-san doesn't look too comfortable. Must be Miyabi-san
いやい
staring.
や、これもお仕事なの。君たちが合宿に出かけちゃったって上司に報告したんだけどね。
But you were the one who suggested that we do
そし
that.
たら上司ったら逃亡の可能性があるから張り付いて監視するようにって言うじゃない。いや、参っちゃったわよ。
She doesn't actually look the least bit bothered. In fact, I feel like she totally expected this order. I mean, she told us she was going to meet us
逃
here.
亡って。
なぜ我が輩たちが逃亡せねばならぬ？まあ確かに我々は常に現実から逃避しておるがな。
Exactly. He looks really proud of that one. At last we all ignore him.
どうやら俺たちへの疑惑はまだ完全には晴れていないようだね。
Awari-san looked unamused by that. Miyabi-san starts making
だっ
excuses.
て JK マーク事件がまるで収束する気配がないんだもん。だいたい証拠が残らないくせして目撃情報だけは日に日に増えていくから上の人たちも頭を抱えてるってわけなのよ。
そういえばこっちでは JK マークって見かけないよね。やっぱりあれって東京限定なのかな。
ジャッジメントナイツが狙うのはあくまで首都東京であるからな。
Urika-san explains
まあ
proudly.
今のところ JK マーク事件とジャッジメント7を結びつけて考えている人は私たち以外にはいないから安心してね。いや君たちが弱小ゲーム会社でほんと助かったよ。弱小で悪かったわね。
Asuna-san glares at Miyabi-san.
でもね、あなたたちの作った設定が現実になっているってことが問題なのよ。そうよね、みやびさん。
そうそう。これ以上何かが起こるとも思えないけどまた君たちのゲームの設定が実際に現れたりしたらさすがの私もかばいきれないからさ。
そんなこと俺たちに言われてもね。これ以上ネタバレされたらこっちもいい迷惑だよ。
Awari-san looks
そ
sullen.
れで JK マーク事件の原因はまだわからないのかい？
原因というよりそもそも現象が本当に起こっているのかも謎だしね。目撃者は確かにたくさんいるけど写真にも映像にも残らないからさ。映像を分析しても何も見つからないからハッキングによるサブリミナル映像の類でもなさそうだし一種の集団幻覚としか思えないわね。
Mass psychosis. Damn, that's a little bit out there. Miyabi-san shrugs and gives that
オワリ
conclusion.
君たちは仮想世界でも JK マークの出現を目撃していたわよね。だから13件やアカシックが関与しているのはまず間違いないのだけど問題はその手段なのよ。所詮アカシックが作れるのは仮想の現実だけだから現実の世界に影響を与えるなんてありえないのよ。
Yoko-san tilts her head. So not even they can solve the JK incidents. Huh.
なんてね小難しい話は終わり。はい差し入れ持ってきたから。
She extends the plastic bag she's holding towards me. I take it and I don't even have to look inside to see that it's a small
メ
melon.
ロンですか。ありがとうございます。でも普通こういう時ってスイカじゃないんですか？
だってスイカは重いしメロン美味しいよ。
Those are some basic reasons.
なーにゃ、スイカ割りがしたかったのだ。がっかりなのだ。
Tatiana agrees exaggeratedly, and Ori-san looks at her with a smile.
よし、だったらやってみようじゃないか。スイカ割りならぬメロン割りを。
I thought he was only joking, but no, he's serious. And so we start a game of melon splitting. Yoko-san procures the blindfold and the wooden bat. We spread out a picnic sheet on the sand and place the melon on it. Then decide in order with a game of rock, paper, scissors. Yabi-san and Yoko-san join us too. The one who goes first is Arika-san. We blindfold him and give him the bat.
我が輩の額に大好きの目つい開眼させる時が来たようだ。
We spin him 10 times and he starts walking without any hesitation.
そこだ！くらえ！ゴーダ激戦メロン割り！
Alas, his bet ends up hitting the sand. And again, I'm not sure if alas fits the situation. I mean, he went in the complete opposite direction. Of course, we tried to tell him that he was going the wrong way, but he believed nothing but his third eye.
しまった第三の目の弱点は潮風であったわおのれ終焉帝国委員会め卑劣なり
I love you, man. You and your delusional ways. He adds a condition to his delusion. We all ignore him and move on to the next person.
ユウノ行っちゃいま
We blindfold her and give her the bat. She's a girl, so we only spin her 5
ーす
times.
こっち
Why do we have to have it be like this? Unison starts walking and they're giving her
ユ
directions,
ノ
but
右だいや左だいやいや右だやっぱり左だ
Orisa is giving her seriously random ones, and I instantly understand why.
右左右ユウノわかんないよ
She starts moving according to his directions, and her breath moves her a lot.
これはなかなかだ
Son of a
ね
bitch. You're pure genius. It wasn't so evil. Orisa starts drooling. I can only say one thing to him. Good job.
わかったわ。あんたわざとユウノを小刻みに動かして胸を揺らして楽しんでるわね。
最低の変態ね。メロンの代わりにあなたの頭を割りたいところよ。
So after a punch from Asuna-san, Omori-san stopped.
みんな指示くれないのだったらユウノ勘で動くからね
Surprisingly, she starts going directly to the melon. Does being an airhead include a sixth sense or
こ
something?
の辺りかな
She stands right before the melon and swings the bat down. Sadly, it lands only 5 centimeters or so away from the melon. She'd have definitely hit it if it was a large watermelon.
俺の番だな
Ori-san prepares, and we spin him 10
オーリさん
times.
右です
終わり左よ左
まっすぐでいいわ。
右だよ
いざ右に進むなり
レイジとユウノとイルカは嘘つきなのだ左が正解なのだ
Ori-san stops in place and
浅野
grins.
と夏美とターニシカの言うことは信用できないなレイジ君とイルカユウノを信じるとしよ
Yeah, he made the right choice. We are the ones who gave him the correct direction. He heads straight towards the melon. It won't be long until
そ
he's
の水
close.
着ちょっと大胆すぎない？
そうかしら
Last he overhears the parents and girls making that conversation. There's no way he can ignore it.
う大胆な水着だと辛抱たまらん
He instantly takes up the blame. Naturally, he's disqualified. This defeat is so like him.
確かにあれは大胆だな
We all ignore him and his joy and continue the game.
さあ次は私よ
Asuna.
浅野は10回でいいな
ですね
ちょっとどうして私だけ男子と同じなのよ
Ah, you guys are piss ants. Though she complains, we force her to spin 10 times. Honestly, that might be the reason for the tragedy that follows.
さあ割るわよ
Well, she says that she picks up the bat and heads towards us. The onlookers!
浅野こっちじゃない右だ右
朝の全然方向が違うわよ。
We try to help her, but she's not listening. She's just acting like you'd expect her to. Some of us will definitely end up injured if we don't stop her. We scatter the flies. Asano swings a pretty large hole in the beach. She takes out the blindfold and clicks her tongue in frustration.
外したわ
I can't even tell if she was aiming for the melon or us.
それにしてもすごいパワーね。
ほんとねあれなら硬いかぼちゃも割れるわね
Yoga-san and Miyami-san are impressed. Natsumi-san's up next, but
私はパスよ。当たる気がしないもの。それに注目されるのも嫌だしね。
that means that it's Tatiana's turn.
待ってたのだ
Super excited, she puts on the blindfold and takes the bat. It seems like it's pretty heavy for her. She's really excited about watermelon splitting, so I really want her to succeed. Everyone else felt the same way, and we all give her the right
タ
direction.
ニシカ右だ右
タチアナもっと右よ
行き過ぎよ。少し左に寄って。
あーターニャ今度は左
タチアナ、そのまままっすぐ進むなり。
はい、そこストップ。バットを振り下ろすんだ。
うにゃ
Tatiana raises the bat and swings it down to the ground. Lands directly on the middle, but it doesn't break. Tatiana was just too weak to make it
う
shatter.
わ残念なのだ。当たったのにパッカーンしなかったのだ。
Though she failed, she seemed to have enjoyed the watermelon splitting and looked pretty satisfied. Next it's Yoko-san's turn, but she misses it completely. And so it's my turn to go. I start line with the bat in hand and Yoko-san blindfolds me tightly. Someone, probably Ori-san or Rika-san, spins me 10 times.
さあレイジ君、ジャッジメント7の意地を見せてやってくれよ。
Yay! Let's see this. I don't see anything, but I can still hear where the waves are coming from. I start slowly walking towards where the mountain should be. Change my direction depending on what they all say, and
レイジ
eventually
君、そこだ。ストップだ。
I hear Ori-san's voice. Looks like the melon is right in front of me. But the directions I hear next are all over the
レイ
place.
ジーよ、迷うことなく真ん中をまっすぐに振り下ろすのだ。ふわー。
レイジ、ちょっとだけ右を狙うのだ。そうすればメロンはパッカーンなのだ。
いやいやレイジ君、正解は左だよ。いやいや
言うのは真ん中でいいと思うな。レイジ君、思いっきりやっちゃおうよ。
レジ気持ち右よ右。浅野さんを信じなさい。
少し左、それが正解よ。迷わず言う通りにしなさい。
レイジっち、もう何でもいいから思うように叩いちゃいなさいよ。
レイジ君、応援してるわね。
Rika-san and Yuno-san say it's the middle, Tatiana and Asuna-san say it's the right, Ori-san and Natsumi-san say it's the left. There are 3 kinds of answers. It doesn't seem like they're just trying to fool me. The directions are genuine, only given from their perspective. That makes it hard to know whose direction to follow. I hesitate for a bit and make my decision. Let's see. Alright, I decide I'm just gonna go for the middle. Raise the bat high and swing it in the direction I choose. I hear it descend steadily and miss.
ダメだったか。
At this point, I take out the blindfold. Of course, the brief time I was blindfolded made the sun and sand reflected seemingly excessively bright. I look at the tip of the bat to see it's quite a ways off. It's
ちょ
just
っと
embarrassing.
レイジっち、真面目にやってる。
ターニャの指示をちゃんと聞かないのが悪いのだ。
Everyone starts talking me down. Actually, it doesn't make me feel nice.
落ち込むでない。レイジーはよくやったと思うぞ。ここから足である我が輩の出番だ。
Yurika-san pats me on the shoulder and heads to the start
ル
line.
カさん、さっき失敗したじゃないですか。
ずるいのだ。ターニャがもう一回やるのだ。イルカさんに任せて大丈夫かな。第3の目は使えないんだよね。
Everyone starts to complain. Of course we would.
心配は無用だ。言うの。第3の目が封じられようと。我が輩には心の目。
I don't like where this is going, man. The idea that we can't direct him makes me want to complain even more. He ignores the flex. Or we're emitting plus the blindfold over his sunglasses and spins and plates. No expectations weighing on him. Yurika-san starts his second go.
よし、それでは行くぞ。
Just like before, he's not dizzy and he starts walking straight. His fat shakes with every
イル
step.
カさん、当てられるかな。
Yuno-san seems excited about this. She's the only one though.
よし、目標を補足した。殲滅に移る。
割れた。
It's split! My god! His heart eye actually worked. Wow! He slowly takes out the blindfold and makes his sunglasses shine.
我が輩のハートアイは真実を見抜くだけでなく、
You're so awesome, man. I love you. Ah, you're so cool.
早くメロンを食べるのだ。うわー、海でメロンを食べるのって初めてだよ。
Sadly, everyone's focused on the melon and no one listened to what Hirka said.
早速みんなでメロンを食べましょうって言いたいところだけど。
She makes a wiry grin. The reason for it is because evidence when you look at the melon. Watermelons, which split up. Broken melons are just
メ
crushed.
ロン割りが流行らないのは大きさの問題だけじゃなかったようね。
Natsumi-san mutters, though it would be a waste to just leave it like it is, so we do our best to eat it. Like that we're all having a good time together was a good spice and ends up being the best melon I ever had. Okay, 5:08 p.m. After the melon splitting, we continued to have more fun at the seaside. It's true that fun times passed by quickly. Before I knew it, it was 5 in the afternoon. I'm a bit tired, so I take a little break. While I do so, I'm approached by Yoko-san.
年がいもなく久しぶりにはしゃいじゃったわ。レーナもいたらよかったんだけどね。あの子、ここの海が好きだったから。
陽子さんとレイナさんは子供の頃はここで暮らしていたんですよね。
そうよ。でもあの子が小学生になる頃かな。血液の病気だってことが分かって、それからはずっと入院生活だから、あの子が最後にこの海に来たのは北陸県の付属病院に転院する直前、
Oh, that's so sad.
小学校を卒業したばかりの12歳の夏だったかな。
Oh yeah, I was told that she was hospitalized and Riken Ward.
北陸県ですか。
The mood becomes heavier, and I grimace.
ああ、そんな怖い顔しないで。北陸県って言っても13県と関係ないクリーンな話なんだから。レーナは完全記憶能力と呼ばれる特異体質の持ち主だって言ったでしょ。北陸県の研究に協力する代わりに入院費や治療代を免除してもらえるなら行きたいってあの子が言ってね。ひどい話だと思うかもしれないけど、正直言って私も両親も少しほっとしたのは事実よ。だってほら、うちの民宿の収入なんて大したことないし、レーナだってそれを知ってて負担になりたくなかったのだと思うわ。ほんと姉と違ってできた妹で助かったわ。レーナが研究に協力していた縁で私も北陸県に入れたようなものだしね。
Though her tone is cheerful, I feel like she's conflicted about something. But I don't feel like it's something I should pry
で
regarding.
もね、レイジ君、
Her tone suddenly changes. It feels sad.
そんなあの子がね、死んじゃう前に言ったのよ。またあの海が見たいって。自分の目で見たものならどんな光景だって鮮明に記憶できるのに、やっぱり今目の前にある本物にはかなわないんだって。結局私はその願いを叶えてあげられなかったんだけどね。それにレーナの眠っているお墓からじゃ海が見えないから、きっと今頃文句を言ってるんじゃないかな。
Though she's trying to add a little joke to it, it's clear that she's regretful about
ごめん
this.
ね、締めっぽい話をしちゃって。じゃあ私は少し早く帰って夕飯の準備を手伝うわ。
With those parting words, Yoko-san stands up and leaves the beach. I suddenly realize that Natsumi-san is right beside me.
日霊はいくつもの無念を抱えたまま死んでしまったのね。それに比べて今の私は何なのかしら。ただ惰性で生きているようなものじゃない。
She looks troubled.
日霊のためにも私は。
She's surrounded by the familiar black aura that was gone for a while now. It makes me unable to call out to
だい
her.
ぶ日が沈んできたな。さすがにもう引き上げるとしよ
そうだな。我が輩も存分に波と戯れ、そろそろ活動限界が近くになるよ。
そうだね。言うのもちょっと疲れちゃったかな。お腹もペコペコだよ。ターニャはまだまだ遊びたいのだ。
Tatiana complains,
だ
but
ったらタチアナ、あんただけ置いてくわよ。今はまだ明るいけど
good way to
もう
scare a
す
little
ぐ
kid.
暗くなるわ。暗い海で一人ぼっち。
Asuna-san's words instantly convince her.
夜の海で一人ぼっちは嫌なのだ。ターニャも帰るのだ。
And so we say goodbye to the beach and head back to the guest house. Guest house, Ichinose, 7:56 p.m. Once back, we take a bath and have dinner. I expect a game planning meeting next, but Wari-san doesn't say anything. He's just sleeping on the Tammy, satisfied with the dinner he had. Everyone else seems to be pretty drained too. I guess the tiredness from all the movement at the sea has come to them all at once. Suddenly, I notice Natsumi-san sneak out of the room. What's going on? Now that I think about it, she didn't talk much ever since we returned to the guest house. Also, I can't help but feel like her expression right now was painful. It makes me concerned, so I just go after her. There won't be a problem if she's just going to the toilet. I'll just laugh at my own crappy intuition.
すみません。ちょっと出かけてきます。
I announce my leave and take it. Natsumi-san didn't go to the toilet. She's outside the guest house, and she just keeps going further away. Even more worried about her, I silently go after her. Natsumi-san went to the graveyard with Reina-san's grave. Looks like this was her destination. However, just like the first time we came here, she isn't going to the grave, but standing a short distance away. I hide behind a tree nearby and watch her. 5-10 minutes pass, yet Natsumi-san is still standing there. I want to ask what's wrong, but since I sneaked after her all the way here, that would be kind of awkward. I mean, it'd be pretty unnatural to accidentally meet in a place like this. What do I do? As I consider my options, the tiredness overwhelms me and I stagger a bit. Oh no! I quickly stand straight, but my legs go directly on a little stick, making a snapping noise. Natsumi-san looks in my direction and instantly notices me.
レイジ、あなたどうして？
I guess there's no point in hiding anymore. I come out from behind the tree and show
ひょっ
myself.
としなくても見ていたのよね。
Natsumi-san asks, looking kind of uncomfortable. But honestly, I feel way more uncomfortable than her.
すみません。夏美さんがなんだか思い詰めた顔で出ていくのが見えたんで。
それでこっそり後をつけてきたというわけね。
はい。
I expect a complaint or a bit of sarcasm, but I actually get neither.
そう。
She says that and silently stares at the grave again. I have no idea what I can say to her in this situation. After a while of silence, she suddenly opens her mouth.
確かに、ここからじゃ海は見えないわね。波の音すら聞こえないもの。
She's talking about what Yoko-san said today.
そうですね。確かに見えませんね。
Another moment of silence. The silence is broken again when Natsumi-san says something unexpected.
ねえ、レイジ。これからちょっと海へ行ってみない？
8:30 p.m. Ishi Beach. Oh, it's very pretty. I agree, and we both arrive at the beach, now shrouded by night. Naturally, it's too late for anyone to be here. Unlike how it was in the noon, it's strangely quiet. Natsumi-san stares at the sea, then speaks up.
一例の思いは私が受け継がないといけないのに、私は何を浮かれていたの？自分がすべきことも忘れ堕落した私を見たら、一例なんて言うかしら。
She's not actually speaking to me. It feels like she's just talking to herself.
一例のように、生きるべき人が死んでしまって、私のような無価値な人間がのうのうと生きている。
I can't ignore those words.
夏美さんが無価値だなんて。
She looks at me and talks in a cold
私
tone.
は無価値よ。そしてあなたもね。私たちがいなくなっても別にこの世界は困らない。何も変わらない。何も変えられないもの。
そんなことを言ったら世の中の大半の人が無価値になっちゃいますけど。
その通りよ。この世界に価値のある存在なんてほんの一握りだわ。
That's kinda hurtful.
それ以外はいてもいなくてもどっちでもいい。だって替えが利く存在だから。
I feel like she's both right and wrong at the same time. I don't like seeing her devalue herself so much. I want her to understand that she's irreplaceable.
夏美さんの絵は夏美さんにしか描けないじゃないですか。無価値なんかじゃありませんよ。
私の絵に価値があるとでも？買いかぶりにも程があるわよ。
She shakes her head.
私より絵の上手い人なんてこの世界には腐るほどいるのよ。ネットを見ると死にたくなるわ。私より上手くて無名の素人絵師で溢れ返っているものね。これでも自分の実力は知っているつもり。ひいき目に見積もっても中の下ってところでしょ。その程度の実力しかない。
夏美さんは自分に厳しすぎますって。僕は夏美さんの絵はすごいと思ってますよ。
あなたは他人に甘すぎるのよ。
A cold and curt response.
それはまあ否定できないですけど。
誰でも絵を描いてネットに公開できるこの時代で素人とプロの違いって何かわかる？
Well, that's quite a question. I spent a moment thinking about it. She's right that anyone can draw and upload their drawings to the public. You can't tell a pro from an amateur just by looking at their skills. That
や
means
っぱり
that
絵を描いてそれでお金をもらっているかどうかじゃないですか。
違うわ。
I was confident in my answer, but she instantly shot it
素
down.
人とプロの違い。それは志よ。技術でも知名度でも他人からの評価でもないわ。自分がプロであるという自覚とプロであるべきという志を持っているかどうか。
That makes
そ
kind
れ
of
こそが
sense.
決定的な違いなのよ。
Her words gradually become more passionate.
私は絵を描く以上プロでありたい。下手くそと罵られ笑われバカにされサブチャンで絵を晒されても私の志を打ち砕くことはできない。そういう人間になりたいのよ。少なくとも一例はそういう人だった。そして私にそれを教えてくれた。だから私は一例を裏切るわけにはいかないのよ。
I understand what she's saying, but I'm not sure if I can agree with it. It feels like Natsumi-san is binding herself to the late Reina-san. However, the strong, threatening fanaticism surrounding her makes it possible for me to argue against
理
her.
解してくれなんて言わないわ。他人を完全に理解することなんて不可能だもの。ただこれだけは忘れないで。あなたも私と一緒にゲーム作りをする気ならプロでありなさい。プロらしく振る舞いなさい。そして甘ったれた考えは捨てなさい。ゲーム作りに夢や理想や幻想を持ち込まないで。そんなのはプロのする仕事じゃないわ。
She talks to me with a strong tone. I don't feel like anything what she said is actually wrong. However, I find it to be a really sad outlook. And one with a bit of experience, I know the harshness of game development. But even so, I still have dreams, ideals, and fantasies regarding this line of work. I believe that the enjoyment the developer has, is directly linked to the enjoyment the player has, and I think it's good to act based on that. But Natsumi-san argues that you won't be a pro as long as you have such emotions. I think it's quite unlike her. Though she's cool-headed and chaotic, I feel like she does have the room for happiness. Even if she didn't make it obvious, I feel like she really enjoyed game development. But now Natsumi-san is...
長話をしすぎたわ。そろそろ帰りましょう。みんなに心配されても困るしね。
She turns her back to me and walks away. Though unsatisfied with this conclusion, I just follow after her. End this video here, you guys. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.